What is going on, guys? I hope that you are having an awesome day. So today I'm going to be doing something, again, still working on vehicles as well, like to do, but it's going to be something different than I usually do on the channel. Today I'm going to be working on Ford Escape. So if you guys know anything about these, or if you have one, you know that they tend to leak around the top right here. So I have to replace that and the gasket or seal or whatever it's called that goes around the inside of the glass. And then because that leaks, it has caused the back latch to not open. So that don't work either. And then, so I'm getting ready to go take it out, and then I noticed that you still have to lift the glass up to do that, but this one right here has broke off. So that's nice too. So it might be a little difficult, but we'll get it done. Oh yeah. That definitely needs replaced. I need another hand just to hold this up. Well. You want to hold this up for me? Be a little handy. But as you guys can see, you can see how it just leaks, and then the stuff leaks down the inside of the glass. And as you can see, that one's broke off and it's not wanting to stay up. So that's nice, but should be fixing all of that today. It's just going to be a little more complicated because there's more stuff wrong. But yeah, so let me get our hand up here and then we'll get started. Okay guys, so I got it open. You just gotta pop a couple clips off down inside there, reach down in there and grab the latch and release it. That way it releases off of that. And yeah, so this don't really work. Let me, hold on. Vehicular going by. Yeah, you can hear it working. So obviously the electrical part works, it's just that. So I'm gonna take these screws and these screws, and there should be another clip or two, but I should be able to pull them right off and get all that off there so I can access this. Okay guys, so got her all out. Normally people have a way of testing this stuff. I don't have a way of testing it, so I'm going to be pulling this entire piece out, and to do that I have to unplug this sensor, and you guys can't see that sensor right there. The one up here, the one back up in there, is the actual button itself, and that you can hear it working just fine, so it should be fine, but we'll find out once we get it installed. Got the new one right here. I'll put the link to that in the description below. Guess it works. Latched. Pops right open. Guess it works now. I guess that's what's wrong with it, so that's good. Now just put everything back on it and fix the glass. So the reason I went ahead and took the shocks off, even though there's only one bracket holding the glass on there, is because the shocks are pushing down on the glass when it's inside there, which is causing a gap over here in the top of the glass, which will cause an issue when I go to put it all back together. So I went ahead and just popped the shocks off, and then beautiful, it opens. It's just beautiful. So bring you guys in here. You can see the shocks are dangling here. So you gotta take, you see they're dangling, but there's a nut right there. You gotta take off, pull this out, and there's a bolt. There's a bolt that goes and holds that other piece on there. So yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, so I was in the process, I already did one side, and I was gonna show you guys this side, but then the stupid hex nuts that are whatever they're called, the T, the triple T, whatever, the cross, whatever they're called. They went and it just decided to, it was so rusty, it just decided, oh, let's just strip out and not let me be able to get it out. So instead, I tried everything that I could and I couldn't get it out. So in turn, I just went and took a cut-off wheel and just cut into the bracket and cut the nut off, and then look at that. It's not in there no more. And the glass is perfectly fine, everything. It's all just cutting in the plastic until you get to that one nut. Hit the nut, just hit the nut a couple times, sliced it right off, and the nut fell right out. Problem solved. So, I guess I'll show you guys the rest of it. So I went and took this little compartment out, and there's a nut right there. Just got to unscrew that nut and it'll take that top bracket right off there. Well, that one came out not out of that end, but oh well. It's junk anyway. But there you guys go. You can see. You can see I just cut right into it. Of course, I didn't want to get into the glass. I didn't get into the glass any, but I got her off her. Good guys, the latch is fixed. Just put the shocks back on. Then I realize, crap, I have to leave them off because I have to take this and this off to get the gasket off. Oh well, at least it's not that hard to take it back off. Ta-da! So now I'm just going to clean up where the seal goes, and then I'll pop the new one back on there. So took the gasket off, or filter, or whatever the crap it's called, and it was pretty dirty behind there. It builds, look at that. All the dirt and mud that builds up on the back of that. No wonder this thing goes and leaks all the time, and then it just causes more issues and more issues and more issues. Yeah. Looks lovely. So I found where it seamed together at in the bottom, and you put it right in line with the latch. That way you know where the center is. That way it fits all right. So. Okay guys, so I got her all installed. So for putting your weather stripping, that's what I figured out what it was called, the weather stripping seal around this thing, it has to be in there like precise. So if you think you got it pushed in up around the edges, push it in even more, because it needs to be like where you can't see any gap up through there to be fitting right. And to do that, because it has to be precise or you're going to have a big hump in it. So it's definitely in there. Now I got my latches on the glass all taken care of. Got the gate opens now. This shouldn't leak for a while, at least I would think, but not the best design on this. You can see all the mud and dirt stuck in it. It was just, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It needed done. This thing hadn't been able to open up for almost a year, and I was like, let me order the parts and I'll fix it for you, so they can start using the back of their vehicle again. So now they can. It's all fixed. This thing right here, it definitely seals tight. It should not be leaking anymore. So that gasket is also off, evidently way better than the old one. And they said they probably won't use it anyways. And then, look here. This thing hadn't been opened up in a while, but it's open now. Everything's good to go. So, hope this was helpful for you guys. Wasn't real descriptive, but it's pretty simple to do. The hardest thing was just popping the latches off. Reach your hand in there, just grabbing hold of your latch for. Grab a hold of that latch, reach on there, and it doesn't pull left or right. It just goes up. So pull up on it, and it releases, and you are good to go. So hope this is helpful for everyone. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. If it's your first time here, get down there and click subscribe. That way you don't miss out on any of the content coming to the channel here very soon. And give this video a thumbs up. HP Custom Sparks on Instagram. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a blessed day, everyone.